From where it started to where it is today, Metolius Tea has seen the business go from a hobby with a purpose to a company supporting its employees and the environment.
The passion really started growing in 2009, 2010, and it was a very long time before it was a viable passion.
Amy's interest in health and wellness has roots in nature.
After graduate school, I started really diving in and wildcrafting around Central Oregon and making my own herbal blends that tasted terrible at first, and then realizing that they need to taste good to be effective.
And so where are you kind of looking for these things?
We source from all over the world. It's really important to us to have as many farm direct relationships as possible, where all along the supply chain, everyone is being uplifted through the supply chain. There's a lot of human rights issues around farming and agricultural practices, and we source locally when we can, and we also source from Guatemala and India and Nepal. I just came back from Nepal this summer, and finding those farm direct relationships where there's some sort of social, economic, or environmental impact with each source. That's what we focus on.
She couldn't find a chai tea she absolutely loved, so she made her own.
Spice builds over your palate. It doesn't come all at once.
Okay.
And so this, by sip 4 to 7, you're really getting the full experience. But at first, the sweetness to spice ratio is actually a little off. It tastes more sweet than spicy until you're a few ounces into the drink, and then it fills your palate and you're like, oh, the balance is good.
Oh.
So we developed this cardamom rose garnish because it really creates that first flavor pop.
So kind of describe to me, I guess what flavors I should be sensing right at the get-go, and kind of walk me through that experience.
So cardamom at the front, ginger at the front. There's a little cinnamon at the base, cayenne at the base, that are more warming and foundational, but you really want to taste the cardamom up front.
Their version of chai has become a crowd favorite. It's brewed in the production facility every Tuesday, and it's quickly packaged to be sent off across the country.
Kind of walk us through, you open up the garage doors, you receive everything, and then what happens?
So all of our materials are in-house, and we basically brewing a big batch of tea and then make it a little syrup. I mean, that's a pretty simplified version. Right. It's very, very complicated.
They not only brew chai and carry loose leaf teas, but also have syrups to add in more flavor.
That lavender too.
Pretty nice, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, you can really tell the difference between, that synthetic taste, and this tastes like, almost like I'm drinking a lavender plant.
Right.
Or a piece of it.
Exactly.
That is delicious.
Yeah.
Even though tea making started in her own kitchen, Amy says she wants the company to be a place where everyone has a sense of ownership and pride in what they do.
My current obsession is concepts of dispersed leadership and feminist organization, and how to create a really empowered structure around people.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, well, fantastic.
It's an ecosystem where people can thrive and grow as individuals.
So why do you work here?
I really feel like I fit into the culture here. We all just like jive together, and not one person owns a single thing. And so if one of us is sick or we need to take a vacation, we just like fill in anywhere. That's super nice, and everyone relies on everyone else, and I really like that.
And as someone who started her own business, she wants employees to have it all too.
The new passion is, yes, what we make is fantastic. I'm super proud of what we make, but how we make it as an organization, that's really special. And being able to have people who've never been in a leadership position before, and being able to try on a new role and be brave and take risks, like that is way more important to me than any other possible outcome of this company.
You can find Metolius tea products at various stores and cafes across Central Oregon, and always on their website. For another edition of Taste This, I'm Emily Kirk.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos from Central Oregon Daily News. And for more news from the high desert, just visit centraloregondaily.com.